Windows is out with its first major upgrade in 3 years. So is Windows 10 worth the hype?
Well, CNET editor Dan Ackerman is here with us to talk about it. Dan, the new operating system has been described as a compromise between Windows 7 and 8.
And that's kind of a good thing and a bad thing, because it takes all the things people like about Windows 7. It just kind of worked. It looked very traditional. And it adds some of the stuff from Windows 8, like those little tile buttons. So it doesn't take over the entire thing. Windows 8 was always kind of an uncomfortable compromise, and people just couldn't get comfortable with it.
Well, Windows 10 helped Microsoft eventually break into the mobile world.
You know, they're taking the same kind of look and feel, and they're putting it on phones, on tablets, on laptops. Something like the Surface that's half laptop, half tablet. It can switch between the two modes easily. You know, so far so good, but people have been very, very slow to try out Windows on phones.
Dan, break down the good and the bad. What are the features that you like? What are the ones that you're like, eh?
Now that we're kind of 24 hours into the Windows 10 era, I think there are a couple things that really stand out. They've got this Cortana digital assistant down here, and that'll give you tips about your day. You could ask it questions just like Siri. They took those big tiles that everybody hated about Windows 8, and they just made them small. They put them right here on the Start menu so you can actually get to them. And they've got a new web browser called Edge. And I think it's important to have new web browsers, because the old ones have just been around for so long, so much junk buildup. I love that you can take web pages and now you can annotate them. So you can take a little marker and you can like put notes on them, you can highlight text, and then you can take all that and you can share it via mail or Facebook or Twitter, and you can send it to people. That's cool. A great way to like kind of make notes on your website and send it to somebody and say, fix this.
No, that's really great. How about the compatibility between PCs and the Xbox?
They're doing a lot of stuff now, getting your Xbox, which is, of course, a big Microsoft product, to talk to your computer. We were trying this out in the office yesterday. You can turn on your Xbox, connect to the Xbox app on here, and stream games to your computer screen. So the Xbox can be in another room, and you can be in your den or your bedroom playing a game on the screen. And in the future, they're going to flip it and send PC games to your Xbox so you can play them on your big TV.
So there's a feature that I think is pretty funny on Windows 10. I'm getting ready to send it to my sister. It's an emoji showing a middle finger, right?
Of course, because you have to keep up with the times. People are communicating entirely through. I think I got a press release once that was all emojis, and we had to all sit around and translate it.
All right. That looks like an upside down apple, too, kind of. That's what I'm going to tell my kids. All right.